Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Apologies that there's been a few weeks between my last video and this video that you're about to watch. I'm also here to give a little bit of a warm welcome because Kyle did a majority of the filming in this video. Same sort of content, but he was doing the job of the shed roof, so he's been filming it. So I have come to say hi. He didn't do an intro. Kyle, you didn't say hi. He dived straight into it. So I thought I would pick up the camera to say hello, welcome back. Sorry I've been gone. And I hope you enjoy the video.
So just a quick little update before I start. So obviously you've seen me sweep and jet wash the roof. So now I'm gonna seal it. I'm using this Gorilla Glue. No, it's not Gorilla Glue, is it? It's just Gorilla. Let me start again. So I'm using this Gorilla waterproof coat and seal liquid. I've got 4 of these because it's tiny. I didn't look at the measurements. I was imagining like, you know, like a small painting when they're kind of like that size, but it's literally tiny. So I don't even think 4 will be enough, but we'll see. They're 20 quid each. So I spent a good amount of money on this, so hopefully it's enough. So I'm gonna chuck on some old paint clothes and get cracking. Okay, I've got some old clothes on now. So see you downstairs. So as I predicted, 4 cans, didn't even touch the sides, and they are literally £18 each. So by the time I get enough that I'm going to need, it's going to be a lot of money. So hopefully I can find like a non-branded alternative. Annoyingly though, what I didn't realise is, so this stuff, it says it's like self-leveling, so it goes into all the cracks, obviously. Our roof has so many holes and dips. It's like all the paint just went into all the holes and it made like rock pools. So that bit there, that's covered a good, what, quarter? That's because that's mainly flat, but these bits here are really holy and it's literally just created like a rock pool. So I'm gonna have to try and find a non-branded version and just get a massive tub and just pour it on and just roll it to keep it all like, to spread it out. I'm gonna look on Screwfix and Toolstation and B&Q now, because hopefully I can find some today. But I'm not feeling hopeful because that's why I got the Gorilla stuff. It's because last time I couldn't find any. So I just had a look around, and the best one that I could find online is 5 litres of it for £60 because it's in a sale. It would have been like 70 or 80, but it's now £60. 5 litres will definitely cover that, so happy days. Looking around, they're all about £15 to £20 anyway for like a small tub. So you might as well go a little bit more and get a massive tub. This is the stuff that I've got. It's just liquid rubber, 5 litres. So come back in a couple of days when this has arrived and I'll redo it again, and hopefully this time it goes smoothly. Okay, so it's been a few days since I last spoke to you. The 5 litres of liquid rubber has arrived, so let's try it. Hopefully this will do the job. I can't see why it wouldn't. Like I say, already I've spent a lot of money. I should have just gone straight for the 5 litre. I don't know what I was thinking, getting the small tins. So yeah, so that was £60, and the 4 Gorilla tins I got were £20 each. So I should have just gone straight for this, to be honest, because I can imagine this would do the job. If I use it sparingly, I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll see. Hopefully Kaylee now will do a nice little edit of a time lapse of me doing the roof. let's see if it's enough or not. I can imagine it is. So, was it enough? No. It's one of those house jobs that I thought it'd be easy, it'd be 80 quid. A couple little tins, done in a day.
I think it would have been cheaper if you listened to me and bought the big tub in the first place.
Probably.
Because you spent, what, like 60 quid on those small ones? And that
80.
didn't even touch the side.
2, 4, 6.
Wow.
So I spent 80 quid on the griller.
Oh, that makes me feel a bit ill.
60 quid on the big one I just did. I'm going to need another one, maybe 2. It's going to be like £300.
Moral of the story, don't buy the gorilla tins.
Obviously that's, ignore the griller. Ignore I even use those at all. But, so 5 litres, near enough, did 3/4. But here is where it's really deep dips, which is great because that's what it's meant for. It's meant to fill all the cracks. But then here, it's mostly just smooth. So where most of the rubber has gone into like the dips and made like a rock pool, which is, like I said, that's what it's supposed to do, it's fine. I reckon one more tin will do that and then we're done then.
Kyle, did you sit down on the roof?
No.
Oh, there's like, what's here?
Oh, probably bits of rocks. Oh, that's probably when
Is that on your bum?
That's probably when I scooted off to get off.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I'm gonna buy 2 more tins just to be safe, and then we will be done.
2 more? That's gonna cost like £300. That's insane.
I'll come back in another couple of days when they're delivered, and then we can actually finish it.
I don't think this video will be up on Monday. We've got a busy weekend ahead.
Well, no, it's currently Friday.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
So, like I said, it's one of those house jobs you thought would be easy, nice and quick, and it's just not. I mean, it probably is if you know what you're doing, but you live and learn. Holy, 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 feel so holy. Oh, I'm singing holy because
Kyle got gifted some product. Seriously?
sorry, all the items decided to stick together.
Kyle got gifted some products from Holy, and in the package was their milkshake servings. So Kyle was going to make me the banana one, which I'm really excited for because banana's my favourite.
Bananas. Don't radioactive. Nice and creamy.
Good montage.
Oh.
With Holy, it's got no sugar. It's full of vitamins, so it's supposed to be a better alternative. This is not sponsored out, by the way. Just kind of putting this in here. Kyle's the one that's been gifted with this, but I love milkshake and I love banana milkshake, so we're gonna give it a go. But it's supposed to be way better for you, and it's full of no nasties, shall we say?
Yeah,
I think that's the right thing to say. That's actually really good.
Is that like Nesquik?
You gonna try it? No. Nesquik has that really sweet sugarness to it. That tastes like fresh banana. That would actually be really good, like frozen, like an ice cream.
Yeah.
It tastes like a fresh banana ice cream. I love banana. Anything banana flavoured, I love. I was the weird kid when you're younger and you would have the banana antibiotic like medicine that I liked taking that. Most kids didn't, I liked it. So this is a win. That's actually really good. They also do other flavours, but my pick was banana. They've got hazelnut, strawberry, caramel and vanilla. And you can actually buy the milkshake starter kit, which comes with the 15 sachets of the milkshake powders, and then you get the mixer that comes with it, and that's currently on sale at the moment from $29.99 to $24.99. Again, this is not an ad, but if you want a healthier alternative, definitely I rate that. It's very nice. This is the little package that Kyle got, that he also got given the hydration, iced tea and the energy. But I'm a milkshake person, so that's what I would reach for. But loads of flavours, and there are some real different ones in here as well, which I definitely like the sound of. They have quite quirky names as well, which I think keeps it fun. But they do have really different flavours, which I like in a company. Keeps it fresh.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know how many days this has taken, but I know it's taken way too long. I finally got some more liquid rubber. So last time I spoke to you, I ordered some, but I accidentally ordered grey, not clear. So I had to send that back, wait a couple of days to get the refund, then buy some more. So we finally got it. So let's get it finished. It's taken way too long, and I've spent way too much money, but I've started now, so I've got to finish it. So that is the top done, but I'm going to get exactly the same version of what I've used, just like a spray version, just to do the edges, to really lock it in. Because no shock, I ran out again, so bear with me, and then I'm going to quickly go grab some spray, and then I'll come back. Okay, so finally the last step. Because I run out again of the 5 litre liquid rubber, so I quickly run to Screwfix and grab some of this. So that will be good enough, just for the edges. I can finally get it done, because this has taken way longer than it needs to, and I've spent way more money than I need to. But you live and learn. That's the thing of doing house DIY. You learn things as you go. So if I have to do this again, I'll know what to do. The camera cut off as Kyle was kind of putting the sealant that you just saw on the sides. But as it's done, I thought I would show you what it looks like on the top up close. We're thinking that we're going to put just one more thin layer just to really make sure that we haven't missed any bits, but it's pretty much done. So it kind of looks like a resin, I would say. That is what Kyle was on about. There are some real deep cracks in, so that's just like, almost looks like fat that you would cook from like a chicken. This is what kind of looks like. Very shiny. It is like the texture of like resin. It's the only thing I can kind of describe it as. But I'm hoping that this will stay waterproof now. Hi. I have fallen off the bandwagon again. Is that the saying? Fallen off the wagon. I've really been like struggling balancing life with hobbies at the moment, and it's really peeing me off because I've lost my motive. I thought that part of this video would be a really good idea to just have a snippet of me. Hello, for anybody that is interested and watches me. It's just gonna be a little bit of a catch up basically, a little bit of a chit chat. So if you want to get a cup of tea, or maybe do some ironing, because I love doing ironing when I watch these types of videos, or if you aren't interested in this type of video, you can go. It's fine. This is very fun for me to just talk to a camera when you haven't spoken to someone in a while, because although I have Kyle, that sounds really like I'm on my own. I'm not on my own. I find that when I work from home, I don't really talk much in the day, so then the end of the day comes and I'm just like this word vomit. And I'm also trying to stay social, because I feel like working from home can sometimes kill your social side. And yes, I've lost my voice like 5 times this week, and I really don't know why. I don't know what's going on. It just keeps going, so that's great. But I thought we would have a catch up. I thought I would show you a bit of an updated skincare if you're interested, because I absolutely love watching people do their skincare products that I'm interested in, to kind of see what they think. And I'm trying out 2 new products today, so stay tuned. Oh, I need a flannel. I have some makeup on today, and I always use my pink flannels when I've got makeup on. Doesn't stain as bad, you know.
I am going to try my best to pronounce all of the names of these companies, but I'm not promising that they're going to be correct, but I will show you. So I use Curel Makeup Cleansing Gel, best stuff ever. I used to use the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm, but this stuff is just magic, and I have been using this for quite some time now. Whenever I do wear makeup, it just does the best job, you know. I feel like you go a bit loopy when you haven't spoken to anybody in a really long time. I feel loopy 90% of my life, and I look loopy right now. I also really wanted to talk about Ariana Grande's new album, because how exciting. I'm pretty sure I know all the words to every single song. It came out on the 31st of July and I'm filming this on Saturday the 8th of August, so that gives me 8 days. I have listened to that album literally on repeat. Kyle has become well acquainted with it, although he doesn't know the words like I do, which is quite shocking because he's also had to listen to it non-stop. But I actually have to say, I think it's one of my favourite albums ever that she's ever brought out. I use the La Roche-Posay Gel Face Cleanser. I was switching between CeraVe and this one, and I've come back to this one because this one really does agree with my skin and it smells lovely. It makes you feel really clean, so I've definitely come back to this one. I'm gonna stick with this one because she's brought it out before she tours London, and if you watch my videos you'll know that I'm going to one of the shows. I did make a whole video on the day of getting tickets because I had a small gut feeling that I was gonna get tickets. Definitely it was a lot harder than what I was anticipating because I've been to all her tours now apart from Dangerous Woman for obvious reasons, I think, and all the tours were so easy to get tickets to, even her last tour, but this tour was not. But I'm super excited because I've seen she's performing songs from Petal. I'm so sorry, this voice is just not what you want to be listening to when you're trying to do something. I cannot do a full routine right now because on this step I normally, with a slightly damp face, will use the Ordinary's hyaluronic acid. That is in fact run out of my little pile of products, which is really upsetting because it's my favourite one. I've used it pretty much every day since I was probably about 14, 15. The best product ever. It is coming. I did order some today on next day delivery from ASOS, so that should be here on Monday. But I'm gonna go in with my next step, and I don't use this every night, but tonight I'm gonna use it. I have got my retinol serum from the Inky List. This is the Advanced Retinol Serum. This I've really been loving. I don't do it every night, and you're only supposed to use a pea-sized amount, which I don't know what the effects are for overusing retinol. If there are any effects, I should probably read into that. But I have found that it's really kept my skin clear, and I've definitely wanted to start using retinol before I get older. You know, start young. Definitely feels great, and I think it's a great, I would say starter, but I don't think I'm ever going to go to anything else. But I think it's a great product to start with if you want to try a retinol serum. They do have, I believe, a lower percentage, so you could start with that and then go to the advanced if you want to. But it's great. I love it. I think some people can have reactions to retinol, so it's definitely worth trying a smaller percentage if you're a little bit unsure, but I like this one. The Inky List is one of my favourite skincare brands ever. I think all of the products I use, I always use at least a few items from the company. I do have La Roche-Posay's, I don't even know what this is. I actually don't know what this is. I probably use it in the complete wrong sense, but I use this if I can't be bothered to wash my face at night and it's got really late. I will use this with a cotton pad and kind of just cleanse my face a bit. I don't use it a lot, but I do use it and it's nice. I always leave it a few minutes between steps to really let things sink in. I'm gonna go with my next product, which is a new product. I think you say it, it's Beauty of Joseon, and this is the Revive Eye Serum. I picked this one up today. In TK Maxx, they had a few products. So I have been meaning to try a new eye serum. So I thought, why not? And I did a little bit of research. I've seen good reviews. So I'm gonna try it, I think. I'm gonna just apply straight to the face. Oh gosh, I hate new products. I don't know how much it's gonna got us out. Okay, that was quite a lot. Okay, yeah. It goes a long way. Oh, this is lovely. Doesn't really have a scent. It kind of almost smells a bit plasticky, but you know, that feels great. It's quite thick. I really love the way that that's gone onto my skin. I love a new product, and I love a good new product. I have tried quite a few eye creams, and a lot of them have been thin and watery and just felt like I'm putting a cream under my eyes rather than an actual moisturizing, hydrating eye cream. I also picked up, I'm getting a really dry throat now. I think this is why I haven't been talking too much this week, because when I talk too much, I lose my voice again. It's not great, but I can't help but talk. Anyway, continuing with my routine, I also picked up Beauty of Joseon. Right, I'm gonna give it a go. Dynasty cream, I think that's how you say it. This little pot here, which was really cool because it came with a tiny, tiny little spatula. No scent. I kind of like a cream that has no scent. I'm gonna use the spatula. I'm gonna use a tiny bit. I feel like my face does not like a lot of face cream. Something about a spatula makes doing your routine so much fun. Oh. Okay, I like this. I like this very much. I've been wanting to order the Tatcha, I think it's the dewy face cream, the one that you get in the purple pot. You'll know about it, I'm sure you've seen it. I had 2 little tester pots to use up and I loved it, but I don't love the price. So I've been kind of drifting away from it, but this feels fabulous. I feel like time will tell with creams. Creams can feel really good and look great, but if your skin doesn't agree, it will sure tell you in a few weeks. But that is my routine. I don't like to have too many products. I like to keep it very simple. I feel like skin does not need a million products, but a good moisturizer, serum and an eye cream, I think you're good to go with that. Although I say I use like 4 products, I've got a whole basket full of stuff, but different times for different measures. So can't always use them all at once. We did not do much talking there, but I'm gonna take you to the bedroom because this lighting is too bright for me right now. It's 9:20 on a Saturday. This is how wild my Saturdays get, can I just add. I'm almost a bit retired, I think, with late nights. I can't hack it anymore. Don't know what's happened. On occasions. Also feel very cool with this thing. Kyle bought a load of the little sucky things that you get on your phone, so I can just pop my phone up anywhere. It's great. I'm obsessed with it. I hate saying that word, but you know, I actually am. Anywhere I can pop this bad boy, I'm doing it. I've also got to make the conscious effort of doing my skincare before I get too tired. I come to bed, we watch a film or something, and I end up wanting to fall asleep, so I need to make the effort of doing what I've just done every night. We didn't do much talking there. I was talking about Ariana's new album. I'm sure someone watching this also feels the way I do. How does everyone feel about it? I am obsessed with it. I love it so much. I have like no favourite songs. They're all my favourite. Like, I actually can't choose. I don't care what one she sings in London. I love them all. If you have a favourite song and you're a fan and you've been listening, I'll be really curious to know which one you're liking. I'm going to be quite honest with you, since my last video we haven't been doing a lot. Kyle has been doing the shed, if you would have just watched, but we've been spending time with family where we can. I've caught up with my best friend. We've put some plans in place for the next couple weeks. I feel a bit like I'm floating at the moment. I'm just floating by. I'm kind of just gauging my new path, if that makes any sense. I've also been planning my outfit for Ariana's show. I am not gonna tell you what I'm doing because I want to make a whole video on that, designing it and showing you the finished product. So I don't want to give any spoilers because I am so excited to put it all together. I'm hoping it's not going to take me too long, but I'm definitely going to make a video on that. So stay tuned for that. That will be out before the show. I want to obviously vlog as much as I can of our day there too, without it completely like taking away me being present, because when the show starts, to be honest, when I'm in the arena, Kyle will have to be on duty because I am going to be in my element. I actually cannot wait. I really wanted to, this probably kind of sounds selfish, I have to say, but I really wanted to go to 2 shows because this looks like it could be her last tour. But as everyone knows how impossible it is to get tickets, I haven't been successful. I've had tickets in my basket, don't get me wrong, but they've only been for 1 ticket. I didn't think I could go on my own, and it is what it is. If I can't go, I'm very grateful that I've got tickets to go anyway. So that is that. I unfortunately don't have, this is like my FaceTime, right? I don't have much to report on. If you have anything to report on, let's have a little chit chat in the comments, because I could genuinely talk to the camera for hours. Okay, I'm gonna bring this video to a close. I hope you enjoyed whatever this video is. I'm so bummed at myself that I've let it slip again. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's a mix of summer. I don't know if it's a mix of my new job that I mentioned in my last video. I don't know if it's a mix of we haven't been up to much, to be quite honest. I don't want to just string together a vlog of me and Kyle literally going on walks because I feel like it's a bit boring. Anyway, we're back, hopefully. I said that last time, but we're here and we're losing my voice apparently. I'm really hoping this disappears soon because my show is very soon, and I would preferably not like a lost voice because I've been belting her album out a week. That's probably what's caused this, and it's not helping. But I can't reach my notes so I'm gonna sound like a real broken person at the concert. Anyway, that's not the end of the world. I'm gonna be having a good time, that's what matters. But thank you very much for watching. If you're returning back, thanks for coming back. Sorry there's been a delay. If you're new, I'm never normally like this. I've been doing YouTube for I think 2 years, over 2 years now, and it's always been every week, strictly every week, and I've met my deadlines, and I haven't in the past month or 2, and I'm very ashamed. I don't like drifting off paths of things that I like to do. So anyway, we're back, so thank you for watching me ramble. I hope you had your cup of tea, did some ironing whilst you were listening to me. I will see you next weekend with another video.